Just to let you guys know beforehand, these games are not in any type of order. I had them in storage, so I kind of just took them all out. They're kind of got jumbled in the process, so these aren't going to be in any particular order. Let's go ahead and get started. Ratchet and Clank Size Matters. Dark Watch. Digimon World Data Squad. Need for Speed Underground. Turok Evolution. Medal of Honor European Assault. Medal of Honor Frontline. Street Hoops. This is a really good game. I might even play this at some point. Really good. Spider-Man 2. The best Spider-Man game ever made besides the Insomniac Spider-Man games. Tony Hawk's Underground 2. This game, fond memories of this game, very fun. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3. The Incredible Hulk Ultimate Destruction. Scarface, The World Is Yours. This game is phenomenal. I'm kind of surprised we never got a remaster of this game. Well, maybe not surprised. Probably have issue with licensing and stuff. But this game was phenomenal, man. I remember going so hard in this game and playing this so much. It was kind of like an open world game. Well, it was open world, and you could buy your own cars. You sold drugs and took over gang territory, and you pretty much controlled the whole map by the end of the game. Really good shooting mechanics, really good driving mechanics. The driving felt really good. This game was really, really fun. I miss it so much. I wish we would got a remaster. But anyways, the original Spider-Man game. This was very fun to play growing up. A lot of nostalgia for this one. Shrek 2. ESPN NFL 2K5, back when football games were actually good. Splinter Cell. Oh, here we go. Splinter Cell Chaos Theory that I got for $1. .007 Nightfire, fun game. You know, to talk about this for a second, people talk about the 007 for Nintendo 64, but this one was really good too. Give it a try. Of course, God of War 2, gotta have the classic God of War games. Phenomenal games. I know I have Dragon Ball Z Budokai 3. I was gonna say, I know I have the regular God of War, the first one, and here it is right here, God of War. These games were unrivaled on the PlayStation 2. There was nothing else like it. Very, what do you say, ahead of its time. Final Fantasy X2. really good RPG. Had a fun time with that. I've had a ton of fun with that. Jeez, can't talk. Crazy Taxi. Of course, gotta have the Crazy Taxi. A lot of people say this was the best on Dreamcast, but I never played it on there. I played it on PlayStation 2, so. Ghostbusters, the video game. The Simpsons Hit and Run. This game is so fun. Medal of Honor, Rising Sun. Back when military shooters were very much military shooters and not just colorful and crazy. That's all I'll say about that. Dot Hack Infection. I really like this first game. I'm pretty sure this is the first one in the series, but this one was really fun. It kind of felt like you were playing an online MMO, but it was a single player game. Pretty cool. The original procedurally generated game right here. Hitman 2 Silent Assassin, my favorite Hitman game. And I guess we're on my favorite series of the PlayStation 2, and that is Jak and Daxter, the Precursor Legacy. Phenomenal game. I can't get enough of these games. I love them so much. I wish they'd make another one or remaster these ones. Well, they've done a lot of remasters of these. Right at this point, I just want them to make a new one. Can we get a new one, please? Come on, come on. But anyways, Jak 2. Really good game. These games were kind of hard back in the day, but that's what added to the charm. Jak 3. The Lord of the Rings, The Third Age. The Lord of the Rings, Return of the King. Had a ton of fun with this one back in the day. I think it was either this one or the third one that was like super good. I spent hours playing. But around this time when Lord of the Rings was popular, man, these games were it. They hit hard. Alright, so for some reason, I'm not sure why, but I have 2 copies of Sly Cooper and the Thievius Raccoonus. One is Greatest Hits and one is the original. Yeah, 2 different slipcovers on these. Dragon Ball Z Budokai. Ratchet Deadlocked. Ratchet and Clank Going Commando. These Ratchet and Clank games were awesome. Ratchet and Clank Up Your Arsenal. Grand Theft Auto 3. Of course, you gotta have the classic. One of the best Grand Theft Auto games on the PlayStation 2 besides San Andreas. Grand Theft Auto Vice City. Some might even think that is the best one on PlayStation 2. Blitz the League. Really fun arcade football game where you could break people's bones and do crazy moves. Crazy moves. You could like clothesline people, and the whole pull of this game was just, you just hurt people. Really fun game. You wanted to break people's bones in that game. I also have Gun on PlayStation 2. I have this on 360 as well. Yu-Gi-Oh! The Duelist of the Roses. Really fun game. Was really into Yu-Gi-Oh! Back in the day. The Punisher. This game is a hidden gem. Not a lot of people talk about it, but it was a really good game. Interrogations where you would kill people at the end. It was pretty gruesome. The Hobbit. The Lord of the Rings, The Fellowship of the Ring. The Lord of the Rings, The Two Towers. I believe this is actually the second game in the series. I think this is the one that I played the most of. It's either this one or the other one. They were really fun though. These games were awesome. Made very well, especially for that time era. Family Guy, the video game. Man, PlayStation 2 had such a good library. Like, there's so many good games on PlayStation 2, it's crazy. Total Overdose. I love this game. If you have not played this game, you absolutely need to. I'm pretty sure it's available on PC to download, but this is a must play. It's an open world game. You play as a Hispanic guy, and I believe Mexico, and it's the mechanics of it are kind of like Max Payne, where when you shoot you can slow down time. This game is so fun. It's just a video game. Super fun. Highly recommend. Let me fix these. There we go. And we got two last ones here. We got two SpongeBob games. SpongeBob Revenge of the Flying Dutchman, a really fun game. And lastly, we have SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom, the classic. They remastered this. You can get this on modern consoles, PlayStation 4 and Xbox One remastered, but everybody knows you can't beat the original. But yeah, that was my video game collection for my PlayStation 2 games. Really great library. What was like 53, 54 games, something like that. But let me know what you guys think about my collection down in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next video.